New Zealand has beautiful and varied beach and river. New Zealand is a country amazing landscape for amazing wildlife and home to many birds. Today we interviewed two hosts for the William Crook.
What's your name?
My name is William Crook, but I am known as Bill. There are several names in the English language that are shortened. If your name was Robert, we would call you Bob. And if your name was Richard, we would call you Dick. So William is often known as Bill.
What are your hobbies?
My hobbies, I used to do a lot of stage work, acting in 3-act plays on local drama, but my main hobby over the years has been aircraft spotting.
Aircraft?
When I was a small boy, we lived fairly near the Bristol Aeroplane Company, and aeroplanes like Brabazon and Britannia and later Concorde used to fly over our area, so aviation is my main interest.
Where did you come from?
Well, as I said, I'm from the county of Somerset in the west of England. If you're familiar with England, there's London on one side and Bristol on the other, straight line, and Somerset was a county just below there, and that's where I was born and brought up and went to school and worked before I came to New Zealand.
When did you first come to New Zealand?
I came to New Zealand in 1963 as an assisted immigrant. In those days, the New Zealand government were looking for people to come and help populate the country, and they paid our airfare, our boat fares, because it was all done by ship in those days, a 5-week trip by boat, and all we had to do was contribute £10 as the old currency, £10, and we became known as £10 POMs, POM being the term, not a nice term, for English people.
Do you sometimes go back to your home country?
Yes, I've been back. I'm not sure whether it's 5 or 6 times. And then another time I went back when my mother died. I went back to the funeral. That was 78 in January.
How did you meet your wife, Cassie?
Kathy I met, I used to work on help some friends on their farm. Well, I didn't do much help on the farm, but I used to look after the house a bit. And one night, Kathy came round to see them because she's a insurance salesperson, and she had an appointment with them to sell insurance to them. But she got a better deal. She sold me insurance and got me as a husband as well. So she had the best deal.
How do you deal with nostalgia?
Because, as I say, there's a difference. There is a difference between memories and what is real today. And when I most recent visit back, the country is overpopulated by, dare I say it, but by people that can't even speak English, full of Eastern Europeans, and I wasn't very impressed with my country from a living point of view, but again, the west of England is still very beautiful.
Do you sometimes miss your home country?
Yes, I think everybody who's moved away are going to have some feelings for their own country. It's only natural. But there's a difference between having feelings about it that are real and feelings that aren't. All the lovely things we hear, England, are not always correct, but one thing that is correct, the west of England, well, all of England, but west of England, where I came from, very, very beautiful countryside, woodlands and fields and hedges and wildflowers, bluebells. Yes, I'd sometimes miss that aspect of England.
This is the last question. Are you satisfied with your life in New Zealand?
Absolutely. New Zealand still, it's different a country to what I came to 50 years ago, but it's still a very fair country. Most people can get on in life if they want to. We have few problems like all countries do. We have violence and all those sorts of things. But generally speaking, the lifestyle is good and it's obtainable by most people. We have a lovely climate. We just have a beautiful country. I don't know whether you have had the opportunity to visit the South Island, but there is so much to see, so many beautiful things, and it's a good country, and I'm very proud to call myself a Kiwi.
That's all. Thank you for my interview.
Radio Japan, you are welcome.
Thanks.